10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 Fair Use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please do not go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in this video. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It's my opinion and my opinion only. Baby, y'all have been hitting me up talking about this new series that Peach is over here doing. I mean, every day we wake up, it's a new series. It's either I love my husband, that's the series. I'm back gambling. I need food stamps. I'm mad at food stamps. I can't stand my mama. My family did me wrong. Now it's the I can forgive my husband, but I can't forgive my mama, and this is why. Okay, all right. This is a controversial topic, right? Forgiving your mother versus forgiving your husband. Now, a lot of people have, the two-sided. Some people are over here saying, well, of course she's going to forgive her husband. She took vows with him to love him through good, bad, ugly, ups, downs, sides, by sides, low, whatever. But then there's people saying you only get one mother. You should forgive her. Now, let me just say this. I'm going to say this. I am not one that personally believes that Peach believes in wedding vows, right? Because you will love somebody through everything. That doesn't mean that you're loving them and you're making money off the situation. Because if your husband is a drunk, if your husband gambles, if your husband stays out all night, if he cheats, if he's got a side business and side babies going on, and you make money off of that. So that's not you honoring your husband whatsoever. Every chance that Peach gets out here, she dishonors her husband by dogging him out. That's just the truth of the matter. But I don't think it has anything to do with her forgiving and sticking next to Wood at all about marriage vows. I think it's a low self-esteem issue. Number one, Wood is always going to come back, okay? He ain't going nowhere. He broke. He a bum. He slow. He only thing he got to offer is some DICK and a slow check. I mean, come on. Where is he gonna go? As long as this woman is feeding him tens of thousands of dollars, right, a month, it doesn't matter what he does. It don't matter what she do. When he gets ready to come back, he's going to have a door that's open to him. Someone who does not have any self-esteem like Peach, she's always going to want somebody like Wood around. She doesn't want to be a single mother and have to raise her children by herself. She loves the fact that he's a babysitter. He's like a kid. He can stay around the house and entertain the kids and himself, and she can go out and do her. If she could not be at that casino the way she is, she would not know what to do. Also, she's not going to leave him because she knows her family has a little bit more common sense than Wood does, right? She can talk about them and she can make, them upset. And like she said, they'll stay away from her for a few months. They'll stay away from her for a year. They'll stay away from her and they'll dog her out and give her the same thing that she giving them. So she knows that they will come and go. But Wood, he's a constant. So she's going to stay with that. That's what I believe. That's just my opinion. Also, if you listen to the reasons, right, that Peach says, she says, well, my husband, he tells me that he's sorry. He admits that he cheats. He tells me that he wants to be forgiven. He's really, really trying. That's what she says. But I could have swore, right, that Peach has said in the past, my mom has apologized to me, or my mom, she's got narcissistic behaviors and I don't believe what she's saying. My mom has, been there for me off and on, but girl, this is my thing. My thing is you do only get one mother. If you at least, it's not if you believe the apology, it's not if you believe whatever. Apologies can be said by anyone. It's someone's behavior and the way that they act after they apologize when you know that it's real, okay? In this instance, when she claimed that her and her mother had a conversation, but she didn't believe what her mother said, her mother's actions were totally different. She ended up having a phenomenal, right? What did Tracy do? Showed up at the hospital, held Peach's hand. Her and Wood was going through it. Her brother came and picked her up. Her brother made sure that the kids were taken care of. Tracy was taking her to the hospital. They were all there for her. So if someone tells you, hey, I had some things going on, it didn't go right, let's try and start fresh, and they show you that they're trying, then honey, there's nothing you can do but believe them. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't understand the whole dynamic. If you want to have a deadbeat husband or a deadbeat partner, you go for it, okay? You can have that. Even though it's a marriage, God doesn't tell you that you have to stay in something that you're not happy in. He stepped outside of your marriage. He didn't value you. You could have been gone and then some. If it was like, the holy grail that you had to be locked in forever and ever and ever and ever, there wouldn't be such a thing as a divorce, right? But y'all, that's just my opinion on the whole thing. I can't even believe that she's making a series to try and explain to why she doesn't forgive her mother, but she forgives her husband. That's lame, and that's contradictory, and that is just the lowest blow of all. Also, your husband, who's supposed to be sober, who's supposed to be doing this and supposed to be doing that, you get on here and you say that you have jealous ways towards your own husband. You told us that, number one, you were jealous that women was showing him attention because he had a new car and a new jewelry, but you had no problem with going out and buying it. So I guess as soon as you get mad at him, that's what you take back from him, because she's a financial abuser. I'm just going to say that because I believe that. I mean, not everything is adding up in this equation. The bottom line, if you don't F with your mama, then just don't F with her. Stay over there where you are. Stop making content about her. It doesn't look as though your mother has stopped one bit of her life to worry about what's going on over there with you. They're still partying, they're still having a good time, and they're still doing them. For a woman to get out here and say that she's trying to be a role model for her children, to get out here and say that she's trying to do the right thing, but then in the same word, oh, I'm gonna be riding D on my tippy toes. Girl, huh? Like, grow up. Those are the things that you have to say to get attention. Let's not even begin to say that he's about the only one that's willing to lay down with her. When you have a hot dog down a hallway type of situation, when you got dillies sitting on the daggone dresser that's as big as a leg, honey, ain't nobody trying to crawl up in that. Ain't nobody trying to please that. He ain't putting it in that hole. He's putting that peanut in another peanut hole. You know what his sister said, right? We know what Miss Bentley said. Miss Bentley said that he bending it over and dropping it like it's hot. I mean, I ain't trying to get too messy, but maybe that's the only hole it can go in, honey. Maybe he just dropped that deposit so a kid can come out every now and then. Hey, I don't know. But I think it's trifling, and I think it's nasty, and I think got real messy up on here. So I just wanted to check in and say, I don't know. What do y'all believe? That her marriage vows are better than the vows of, being respected and cared about? Or is it just that Peaches got no self-esteem? Or should you forgive your mother? As like she said, a mother relationship and a husband relationship are totally different, which I do agree, right? That's one thing I will have to say. I do agree on that, because your mother, right, you don't get to choose them, but you got to choose your husband. So you rather choose somebody who was slow and low down rather than go back to someone who was there for you like your mama. Baby, I ain't got nothing else to say, because the more and more I talk, the more and more questions I have, and the more it makes no sense to me. I just don't get it. Can I ask a question, y'all? What would it hurt for any of these people on the screen, from Peach to Tracy to Wood, to all go sit down and have some therapy, some one-on-one, some family, some group, something? I'm a big advocator on therapy. Been there, done that, and I think that it works and it helps you. All of these people are prime examples. They like to play with each other's emotions. They like to play with each other's heart. It's all a joke to them. It's all laughter. And then they like to bring it out here on the internet to make money off of it. So you know what? Maybe they all need to go sit on someone's couch, someone's sofa. Hell, maybe even in somebody's mental hospital. Who knows, baby? I'll see y'all down in the comments.